Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for being here. We're going to have a conversation today when forgiveness speaks louder. I didn't bash you, however, I needed you. We were all, and still are, single parents, raising our children or child the best way we know how to. So we're going to talk about that today and discuss how we overcame some of the obstacles that come with that. But before we start, we're going to do brief introductions. I am Tawana Akins, founder of A Better Me, Community Collaboration Exchange. I was born right here in Miami. Better yet, Brown Sub by way of Liberty City as well. And then I ended in Miami Gardens where I reside now. I have 26 siblings and one daughter. I knew I had a lot of siblings, so I decided to have one child. Her name is Prel, and one grandchild, which is Milani, and I'm going to pass it to Trina.
All right, well, my name is Trina Wilborn. I am from Florida City, Florida. I was born in Stuttgart, Germany because my father was in the military. Later, they came back and, resided in Florida City and Homestead. I have one son. I too was a sibling group of 5. Decided to only have one child. And, I've done my part as a single parent, raising my son. He's now 18. He just graduated high school and he's off to great things. So I'm excited about that. I'll pass it on to you.
My name is Donald T. Favorite, that is. The T stands for Tyrone. I am a founder of a whole heap of things, but I'm gonna give you my main thing. I sell dress comp for a living. They call me Stick Daddy Comp, you know what I mean? So I also design clothes, stick gear. I also have a podcast I'm moving forward with called Stick Daddy Podcast. You heard me? I also got a lot of great things. I'm also a single father too that have raised an 8-year-old daughter, and yeah, I got 4 kids altogether in search of one. Sad to say, you know what I mean. So that's pretty much my life, my living. Pretty hectic. However, I'm maintaining it, moving forward, staying strong, and I'm gonna move on to my girl.
All right. I'm Miss McKnight, Robin McKnight. I'm originally from Miami Gardens, was known as Carol City, but I resigned in the Liberty City area for over, I want to say, 2 decades. And a single strong mother raising 3 beautiful children, a female 14, a young man 12, and a baby girl happened to be 3. And I'll pass the mic to you.
Okay, I'm Miss Joey, also known as my government name, Joquetta, Griffin, Batista. I am with Community Collaboration Exchange and all of these wonderful organizations. And I'm also the founder of Collective Sistahood. I am a mother of 3 children. I was married initially, and then I became a single parent through, I guess, life circles, whatever could happen. And so I had to make lemons out of lemonade to continue going to make sure that they all graduate and that they be safe and alive today. And so I'm just glad to be here.
Yes, thank you all for the great introductions. We're going to move into our first question, the silent strength. What motivates you through it all? Raising a child on your own, with or without the help of the other parent at times, and sometimes no times.
Yeah.
What motivates you to keep going every day?
Well, I'll take initiative on that question. It's a beautiful question. What motivates me is the strength that I have when it comes down to the appointments, getting them to school every day, activities, making sure I fit myself in that circle, and just the wind down part at night when I calculate everything we done did. About what, 20 hours or 18 hours, 17 hours, and I could just stand over my children and pray, and that's what motivates me to get up the next day and do it again, because it's not only I feel like it's mandatory, and it's something that I love.
Yes.
So that's what motivates me to keep going. And I'd rather peace, like how we got it.
Yes.
And that's the big motivation. The peace and the quietness and I just love being a parent.
Your grandma teach you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Aw.
So that's a good thing, you know what I mean? Because what motivates me is the doubt that people have towards me that I can't be able to do it as a single father. You know what I mean? And that what motivated me. That took me to another level. Yeah, I know. You know, we done struggle. I done struggled another time with my daughter. You know what I mean? You know, being though the life I was in, you know what I'm saying? However, seeing my daughter and seeing how others are treating their daughters, you know what I mean? And sad to say, other race, you know what I mean? Not saying that my race ain't showing no great motivation, you know what I mean? Because they have. And that's what motivates me, you know what I mean? Just being that father there for their daughters. Maybe because I got a daughter.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And seeing her beauty, what motivates me. Seeing her smile, what motivates me.
Yeah.
So you know, I just thank God for the strength He has given me to be able to move forward with this. Because it's hell, boy, raising a daughter by yourself as a single parent, especially for a father. The life I was living, and I was like, damn, man, hold up, I gotta go pick my daughter from school.
Yeah.
Gotta got this game. So I had got that game. So that was the struggle came there between me and my daughter, how she understood it. You know what I mean? And that what motivated me too.
Yeah.
Her understanding the situation that I was in, and we still made it happen for her to put stomach in my stomach. See, through my stomach.
Yeah.
It was a struggle, but what motivated me, she was happy. She was satisfied with what I was bringing to the table. She was satisfied with it.
They ain't gonna complain.
Yes.
She didn't complain at all. And that what motivated me to be a great father today.
That's beautiful. Thank you. And you all don't have to answer every question.
Okay, well, I will. What motivated me was the fear of failure.
Yes.
The fear of feeling like I just wasn't doing enough, or I allowed something to, get me down and not be able to provide, was always something that kept me on my toes being a single parent. The fact that I came from a single parent household was another motivation. My parents got divorced when I was going on 2 years old. So I didn't remember the breakup. I had older siblings that did. But for me, having access to my father and just being able to be in both of their lives was normal to me. And the fact that I was able to, have access to my dad, it made me realize when I was parenting as a single parent, there was nothing that I should have allowed to happen that wouldn't allow my son to have access to his dad. So regardless of the situation where me and his father was, I always had to kind of remember that you had access. So times when I didn't feel like his dad was being a suitable dad, that wasn't my place to judge. My son should have always had access. So that was my motivation. Just, my parents setting that standard for me kind of helped me make my son have access to his dad and kind of overlook a lot of the situations, but at making sure my son was always safe.
Yeah.
So that was my motivation, my son, and just the fear of failure.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. And I could truly relate to that, and that was a part of my motivation because it was the fear of failure, and I really felt like I failed my father when I got pregnant because he had so much faith and so much belief in me. Like I was the baby. Like even though I had two siblings under me, he saw something that was special in me. He always say, "You gonna be the one to change the family. You gonna want to be the one to change the family." And when I got pregnant and walking around in 1992 with a baby and you in the 10th grade, that was like unheard of. You couldn't really do that and be out public like that. You had to really hide. It's many people sent their children away to have a baby or abort the baby or whatever. But my mom and my daddy, they finally embraced it, right? And because when I was 5 months, my mama said, "You pregnant?" I said, "No, I'm not," because I was so afraid. I didn't want. who wants their parent to know that they having sex and stuff like? And I was the quiet child with the long skirts, and I was the different child. But life happened, right?
Yeah.
So fear of failure motivated me too, and that was my silent strength because I'm like, I can't fail. I wanna do things in life. I still wanna go on and stuff like that. So when I share my story as a person that was 15 years old giving birth to a child in the 10th grade, people like, they understand it. Because it's still, I don't advocate for teen pregnancy because you need to have your childhood. Because that's probably why a lot of time I'm immature in relationships, because I miss that part of my childhood, and I still like to play and stuff like that's what motivates me. So thank you all for sharing. That was a loaded, like all of y'all made me want to cry. I didn't know. I'm thinking this was a soft question. I started off with a soft question, and I'm like, golly, this was the deep one.
Yeah, and Tawana, I want to intrude on your answer. Wrapping all that up, I'm gonna say this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. That's young forever. I'll never forget that you was missed, that your childhood got taken away from you. No, because it's a lot of young immigrants, especially this society, what they call the Z society. They on a different level. They not accomplishing their goals. And I sit there and I watch you accomplish your goal. You sowed the seed in your daughter. You doing it for your granddaughter. So don't never fix your mouth to say your childhood got taken away from you. No, ma'am. That's young forever.
And I agree with y'all on that. Yeah, I agree with y'all. Because you gotta remain young. You can't get old. You can't get old.
My mama, she very sick. And yesterday she said, "Why you gotta be so immature all the time?" Because I try to cheer people up. Like,
she say that?
Yeah, she told me last night.
But she can't talk.
She say
her mama.
She play too.
She play a lot too.
She have fun. That's my girl. She have fun.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
Okay, so the next question is, couldn't have a baby by yourself, right? So, how did you meet your significant other, and what was that moment like when you met that person you will eventually have a child from?
Well, I never been excited to be cheated, and why I'm the man I entered because of my look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They see the nigga side of me, because I want them to see the nigga side of me. I don't want to think that every man's a good man. Because we're not.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just focus on me, baby girl, you're going to learn a lot. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, when I got out, it was like they had kids before me, and then her mama, that's her first child. And you always look at it like, damn, man, I'm finding out all these girls see. And that's what about my attention was, and all the while, she ain't the girl. You know what I mean? Because every woman ain't got, you feel me? You know what I mean? And when you try to take them out that life they once was in, it's kind of difficult to do so. Because now they get back around Sally. They go to Sally, now they back, they got the attitude again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm meeting those girls as we speak now. I run across those type of girls. I was like, then again, she might not be that type of girl, so I can't say who's that girl. Well, that song called "Who's That?" So that's the question I ask myself every day, all day, anyway, because what I'm seeking for a great woman. Because I'm a great man.
Can I ask you a
Question.
So when hearing you say that you look and when you see a young lady, that you say to yourself that I can have a baby from her. I think hearing that, what do you imagine yourself of your ideal relationship initially before you became a single? When you said that when you have a baby, what lifestyle you envision for yourself with that person? What is your expectations of them?
Growing, to become better, to be that family man, that father, that husband, all around. You know what I mean? And that sparks up through the conversation.
Okay.
Not just by looks.
Okay.
That sparks up through conversations. if I approach that woman, she showed me that she's that woman, how she responded back to me. But unfortunately, on my behalf, she already dedicated someone already.
Okay.
And then someone may be like, it's rocky, I'm in this tight situation. You know how you would say it's complicated, stuff like that. So when I hear that, and I hear me, not in all women I speak to, and most men I speak to, I hear me, and they seek for greatness.
Okay. And you want somebody to accept you for you.
Of course, why the hell would I?
And love you unconditionally.
Why wouldn't I?
Okay. And when you say growth, so even if it's a hard time when it comes to money.
We work it out.
Okay. And when it comes to that woman being fatigued or you falling on hard times, better for worse, then, you know, because you're going to have good days and you're going to have some hard days.
If it's a problem I can't solve, I'm walking away from that problem.
Okay.
So me and her can't work it out. If she can't see what I see, don't get into it. I'm gonna see what she see. If it's in the right path, if it's moving forward, if it's about us, not you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cause I was just in a meeting yesterday with 3 women, and when these 3 women spoke, I'm like, she prayed at the end. She prayed for the men, not me. So I said, you hear God? I said, God, you hear? And during the conversation, when she spoke, she only called that girl name, and I called my name out until the end of the conversation. So I said, God, you hear that, God? So I smiled about it. You know what I mean? And no. It don't hurt me. You know what I mean? It surprised me at some point in time when it comes from a certain individual who could be that type of woman.
Careful.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that what showed me that. Then I also, another conversation I had with women today, going back to the women, where I said, how you doing? Spoke to her. I said, I said, just what you doing on me? I said, yeah. I said, why you had me fucking my cash? I said, look, I'm me personally, I don't hide nothing. I'm to that age where you could hear me now.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing.
Yes.
But it's gonna be real.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be phony, it's not gonna be fake, it's not gonna be nothing, I'm trying to get you or nothing. No, I'm gonna tell you who I am, how I'm living, what's going on in my life. You said me, not move on.
Yeah.
Come still keep my head up high.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And regardless of what she don't do, say whatever, only thing I care for now is making my life better for my kids.
Yes. That's a word right there.
That's good.
You feel me?
Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else wants to answer that question? And I want to know if you wanted to answer what motivates you.
I think what motivated me, because I was in denial that my life was unfolding. And you know, sometimes you can be in this world where you think everything's supposed to go in place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially your way.
That's me.
And when I realized that when it came to daycare and childcare, that my husband wasn't paying that bill no more. It was sudden signs like that. And then I still had to go to work. And I remember when my kids was little, I had one the little boy, he was 5, first day of school. The other little one I had to take on the bus. Send that middle school girl to take him the first day. So I think what motivated me was having a childhood and seeing my grandma believe and laugh and all those memories that kept me going in God and the culture.
Yeah.
Yes.
The culture in the community of Brownsville and all of those elders and y'all, when I meet people, that motivated me.
Yeah.
And all the service I did when people say thank you.
Yes.
And so those things is what motivated me to say, no matter how hard it gets, greater that's He that's in you than He that's in the world.
Yes.
And so it's like people like Miss Marie, you two, they kept me going. And you, Robin, I remember you my Facebook friend. I remember your name. You be on there like this. Okay, I just can't
Gotcha.
Yeah, but that's what motivated me, God and my grandmother and mother and all those women in the community. People I met.
Yes.
People I served, they helped me.
And look, you gotta think about it. Remember a question we had. You said, "Where am I going?"
Yeah.
And you can't go too far because this
That's what I was
this your village.
That's my
And when you
village.
move out of town and you done got so much support, it's tragedy.
Yeah.
Because now you gotta rebuild,
Yes.
praying and hoping that you can come and connect with God-fearing people.
I'm gonna show you a message when you finish this.
That's the only
And my
reason why I
friend
ain't
just said the
gone.
same thing.
Cause
She just said the same
I got
thing.
too much support and too much.
A few minutes
I
ago,
put
she
too
sent me a
much
text
time
with the same
in
message.
this city. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
Nowhere.
you ain't finna run me out.
No, and you know when
I ain't
you
gonna let
doing
you
the
go anywhere.
transition with the hood, you got some smarter residents that stayed. They said they ain't going nowhere, and I don't blame them. Oh, we gonna ride this way. You ain't going nowhere.
That's
Man,
right.
look
We're
at
not
that-
going
look at
anywhere.
them cut them people over there in PSU.
Yeah,
There's 2, 3 on field. I say, riding, girl.
They
'cause I know one of
Right
them.
out.
they ride.
And I said, that's what I'm
And
talking about.
and that's what you're supposed to
And
do.
they probably living for free.
It don't matter.
No. That's a great thing.
Yes, definitely.
Cause we
Because they
supposed to,
roll.
right, you supposed to. They supposed to
Yeah.
live there for free. They supposed to. I ain't saying it's a great
Yeah.
or bad thing.
You want to answer that question? How did you meet your significant other?
Oh, sure. So I actually met my son's father in high school. We were high school sweethearts. So after he was a senior and I was a junior, and that's where we actually met at. After he graduated, he went off to the military. We were still together. We stayed together for 5 years. So I just knew that was my forever. I couldn't imagine, after we got engaged, we was on the right track. And then, being so young, we kind of like grew apart. We don't really have an actual reason why we broke up. It just kind of happened. And so, in the midst of it all, I ended up getting pregnant before we can get married. And, going on our 6th year, we actually broke up. So we never ended up getting married, but we had a beautiful child together. And that was that. I mean, I never imagined being a single parent. That was something that I was trying to prevent. But, it happened. So, I mean, that's how I met my son's father.
Yes. Thank you for sharing. Remember, this is being recorded live and it's going to be shared.
Yes.
All right. So how I
And you still gotta be a parent, ain't you?
yes.
It's real to me. Even if you in doing something, you gotta always
You're trying to
know.
get that voice. I got it.
Yes. So I met the father of my child, and mind you, both of us, we only have one child. He has one child, I have one child. We share the child together. So I met him in Brown Sub. I was 15. I was just recently 15 too, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Because I did all this and had the baby within 15.
That's
Oh,
all right.
wow.
Yes. So I met him when I was 15. He was 23 years old. You know how back in the days, like the older men,
Yeah.
they used to ride around the school,
Yeah.
or they be in apartment buildings trying to date the young girls.
Yeah.
And then what do they flash?
Money.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
Money. So if you come in from poverty, guess what?
Money. Yeah.
It's eye-catching.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to want for anything from the time I was 15 to, let's say, going on 18.
Yeah.
By that time, he was already in prison
Yeah.
because he had all the money.
Yeah.
He had all the money that I wanted. I was in diamonds.
Yeah.
I had Gucci.
I know this guy.
So you might know him. I had Gucci and everything at a young age.
Baby, what woman don't like money?
But I knew the thing about it that I knew it wasn't right.
Okay.
It wasn't right.
Yeah.
So that's why he ended up in prison.
Gotcha.
So from that point on, I said I had to make better decisions of men that I date.
Yeah.
So I'm happy now, like I have a professional guy
Oh yeah.
that I date. So it's your choice, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's how I met him. I was in Brown Sub, living in the apartments on 50th Street,
Yeah.
27th Avenue. His family was around the neighborhood. They're a well-known family. It's a lot of them.
Yeah.
His daddy was killed in that McDuffie riot
Okay.
that happened that year. So that's how I met Not that year. Like W happened before my time like that of dating.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's how I met my significant other. All right. Can we pause for the cause?
Because somebody trying to get in.
All right. So how did you meet your significant other?
Okay, so I met my significant other. We was on the me and my good friend, a female. We was on a girls' date, and she go get her car wash before we go out. So we went. Happened to be his car wash, and it was like an eye connect. It wasn't the first time. Then the next time we went out, that was her car wash guy. So we go right back over there. And I was like, this kind of weird. Why you keep looking at me like this? So we end up exchanging phone numbers. And from exchanging phone numbers, I knew anything about him. And all the questions that I asked this dude was the opposite. If it should have been no, it was yes. And if it was yes, it was a no. So I was like, okay, whatever. So make a long story short, it was at a car wash. It was at a car wash.
She waxed and shined.
It was my good friend. And then not only that,
it went over her head.
I'm not even gonna go to it. I heard it. I got it. But
Stay focused. Okay, I'm staying focused.
yeah.
I'm staying focused.
wax it. But I never thought like people really know me. They know like I'm very particular. A man talking to who? Robin, what? Go ahead on. So like people was really shocked that I had children and they want to know who this guy is. And he a little bit, he all right. But
She's still smiling years later.
Yeah, but that's where I met him at.
Nice, that's a good story.
Yes.
Thank you all. Now we're gonna move on to, since that was a little funny one there, let's go to a serious question. How do you handle guilt or shame about decisions or anything you did in your life that made you feel like guilty? How do you handle that? And how do you move on?
All right, I'm gonna take over that because I had the crowd jumping just now. But my slogan is don't judge me. I don't judge you, don't judge me. You don't know my story, and I'm gonna speak my story. So whatever he say, she say, come to Robin, find out about Robin. Like ask me, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. The truth, and the truth will set you free, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how I am. I'm not in denial about past. And I know the future is bright and beautiful and shine. So my past really is, I thank God for my past because that's why I'm observed. That's why I'm humble. That's why I keep my peace because of my past. So if anybody want to know anything about Robin, come on, let me. I'm going to tell you the truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get over my guilt through prayers.
Okay.
To be honest with you, cause you know, I when I think I be wrong, I go to my father. I was like, but if I'm wrong for this here, talk to them, because you know, if I am, I apologize.
Yeah.
If I don't, I have no guilt, I no shame about it. You know what I mean? Because it's something that can be said and also done, if that was the situation was. You know, so that's how I just get over. I just, like I said, I just pray. I go to God and I ask him, if this right or this wrong. In some kind of way, he'll show me I was right. If he show me I was wrong, not saying I was right all the time, because he show me I was wrong, I'll go back to that individual. I apologize, you know what I'm saying, for doing what I do. You know?
Yeah.
And it shock a lot of people because they hear it from a man.
Yeah.
They hear it from a man apologize.
Yeah, take a
Yes.
And it take a lot. And so that's my way of changing society.
Yeah.
Also as well. You know what I mean? I know I got people watching me.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I got people look up to me.
Yeah.
So I do my best to make it all things I do in the same heart.
Good.
I pray. I go to God.
Thank you.
That's sweet.
And it was how you handle guilt and shame.
Yes.
Guilt and shame. I mean, for me, I'm not perfect in no way, shape, or form. But as far as like, I don't put myself in positions where I have to feel guilty about certain things because I go off of treating people the way I want to be treated. If I said it, I said it, and I definitely meant it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to, spin the block and be like, oh man, should I have said or did that? It's, just treating people how you want to be treated. And I'm a very private person, and it's not because I don't want people in my business. It's the things people do when they have your business in their hand. And so that's my reason for being, kind of private to a certain extent. Just, keeping God first, praying for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding so that I can maneuver through certain things and make good decisions along the way. That's pretty much it.
Yes.
Just live day by day, no regrets.
Yes. You want to answer?
Yeah, I think for me during that time, I used to worry a lot. So I used to write down on a piece of paper. I'll hold that thing in on me so long, worrying. Then I started seeking like clergy and people. Like, it's some people tell you the truth.
Yes.
So I'll find a person that's resilient, and I'll tell a story not like it's not me. And that's how I right?
That's a good one.
Yeah. And so that's how I used to approach it. But then sometime I would sit in my car and just worry. Worry, but I would have true conversations with myself and say, hey Joey, you feel bad. Why did they do that? That hurt so bad. Why did they say that to me? I had to go stand up. And it was mean, and then I realized through rap, wellness recovery action plan, through my job and Miss McQueen that there's more to life. I can have my own tool to live, and I don't have to worry about somebody standing, that I can use my voice and be seen and heard. So that's what I did. It's still a hill and progress. It's not always good days. That's why I isolate or guard myself from certain people.
Yes.
You may call me 10 to 15 times. If I ain't praying and it ain't, then I can't deal with it. I can only do so much.
Yes. How do I handle guilt or shame? I try to avoid the situations now, because I used to be in situations that I know I felt shame of what I was doing and guilty for doing it. So I try avoidance now. Like, I don't put myself in these situations, and I make sure that I make my mind better by not being in those situations, because I like peace, as you stated earlier, Ron. I love peace. I love to be happy. I love to be whole. I don't want to feel like I'm half of a woman. I want to feel like I'm a woman, a full woman at all times. So I just try to avoid situations. And if I'm in a situation where a person really, I feel like I'm with you and you don't care for me, or I'm feeling some type of way when I'm with you, I don't want to be in situations like that anymore. I want to feel whole when I'm with you. I want to be able to come around you, and if I want a big baggy nightgown with a hole in it, I still feel the same as if I'm dressed up like the queen I am every day. So that's how I handle guilt and shame. Avoid it.
That's beautiful.
I'm going to use Ruth's word, I shake.
And go back on all y'all what y'all stated. Like you said, no regrets. I agree. I don't have no regrets of what I do and what I said I know about.
Yes.
And when you said about avoiding, I do my best. That's why I find myself to be around a millionaire instead of a dollar now.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So I know it's gonna be a great thing for me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And going to that's why the worries don't come in there. I don't need to worry no more because I'm at peace.
Yes.
You feel me? So that's what I be. That's why I delete myself around these other people. I won't leave myself in that situation.
Right.
That's beautiful.
Wow, that was good. Okay. Who is your go-to person or persons when life hits you?
That's a sad one. That's a sad one because the reason why it's sad because it's like escape. Who can I run to?
Yes.
You feel like empty space, and you run to that individual that you think gonna feel that empty space, and that was sad. It's coming, hurt coming in. You know what I mean? So it's
That was deep, what you just said.
Yes. So, who I go to, I kind of learn how to do this like a puzzle, where you made a situation that occurred over here, so you go to this person for this one because you know this person will assist you or understand this situation.
Okay.
So it depends on the situation.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle. And I say that's important because regardless of what, always have a puzzle to put together, which means that question. Always have somebody you can talk to because that helps. That helps a lot. And believe it or not, I even much find myself volunteering more at my children's school because I just realized after like 2 years that I do this for my therapy.
Yes.
You know? Like I
Oh,
connect,
you just said a word.
I connect with children because they may be needing some assistance. And I be there right on time. These people think I work at their school and I don't. The children think that I tell them quick, I volunteer. I know with my volunteer pen because I'm a strong person when it comes down to volunteering. Our children need us. It ain't always about money. Like the money gonna come, I'm gonna make it. So I am gonna go to get that puzzle. Get that puzzle. Get people in your life with different situations. You know.
That's a beautiful way to look at it.
Yeah,
Life
it
is a
helps.
puzzle
It helps. Sometimes I just
with a lot of pieces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Find somebody that fits within
Yeah.
that.
Find somebody that can connect with that piece. Because you may ask me a question, I may can't answer you.
Yeah.
But you may go to her, she may could answer. Or you may ask something that he can't answer, she may could answer. You know? So I tell y'all, yeah, definitely that's powerful. So it depends on the situation. I may even go to my children. Hey, look, Robbie, on her 14-year-old level, I may call up one of my customers. Hey, look, and we gonna get it.
And Robin is on the front page in the school, and she's in the Miami Times this week. They made an A school at Edison Park K, the A Center, with Miss Patrick, the principal, and she's volunteered. They interviewed you too, right?
Yes.
I gotta read it. I bought the paper when I saw it.
And if y'all want one, I definitely you can leave your contact. I bought copies just in case.
I feel like I know her.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to my person to go to is always God first.
Yeah.
I have a routine every single morning and I don't break that routine. I don't care who wants to talk to me. Like in the morning, I have this one CD, this man, and Jerome. He's from Larchmont. He called me one day. He said, he inboxed me one day and said, I sell CDs. I got some gospel CDs. I'm like, my mama wants CDs. So I bought some gospel CDs from him. And that's been my life ever since. Yeah. And this was about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It helps.
It helps.
It helps. That's
them same
body.
songs, I be crying it.
Yeah.
I get my mental therapy in the morning and I don't sway from it.
Nope.
And I hate when I have a rental car or something and I don't have that CD. It feel like a part of me be missing. So it's so deep to have that early morning, like, this is me. I even tell my friend guy, I can't talk to you while I'm driving to work. I gotta keep my routine because that's gonna satisfy me for the day. So I go to God first, and I also have people like Miss Joey. I call Miss Joey mostly every single day.
What?
Yeah. Mostly every I'm calling or texting her. I got Miss Jackson who lives in Palm Bay. I got a lot of people that I could go to for strength.
And look, that's the funny part. I make sure I call Miss Akins every blue moon.
Yes.
And that was your question.
All right.
Person.
You okay?
That's nice.
You said person, because we all could have said God.
No, I say person or person. God is a person.
That's what
He like my friend. Like.
But who? So now I'm glad you said that. Since we're on the same topic.
Yes.
God is your God can be a person, but what person you gonna consider your God?
What person I'm gonna say is my God?
Yeah, because you said God is a person.
God is my person. Like, that's my person. Before any other person, he's my person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who the person is? This person?
No.
That person?
No.
I'm trying to get-
God is the one that's in the Bible, the one that I follow one God.
To a human being.
One God. Not the other gods, I
Yeah.
follow one God.
That's right.
Jesus Christ is his son.
That's right.
That's who I follow.
No. We're not getting to the name like that. I'm trying to get to that. No. I'm not
And
trying
we
to
not even going church on here. But
I'm
Okay.
gonna just say who my go-to person is.
Go ahead.
okay.
So, and it's crazy because out of like everything you guys said, it's like wow, people actually have people they can go to. Still to this day, even when going through as a single parent, I was, going through hard times, even mentally, emotionally, and I just didn't have that person.
Wow.
And so I would spend a lot of time praying, and then I find myself going to a therapist. And I'm glad I found my way there because other than that, I would have had like an overload where I was on the verge of like actually having a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so still to this day, every now and again, I'll stop in. I went to her like 2 months and I'm like, why am I going to this lady? I don't need her no more. So I realized I needed someone to speak to just to like unload.
So let me ask you,
And that was my go-to.
do you still go to the same therapist from when
I
you
don't.
started? You
I
changed,
don't. I
right?
changed
Okay.
because with anything, you outgrow certain things.
Yes.
People can give you all that they have, but once you exalt their resources, it's time for something new and better. You know what I'm saying? So
that's good because actually through my separation, we went through a parent separation with the children being young at that time, and I immediately I was like, you need some counseling, and that helped me.
That's good.
Yeah, that
To
helped
know
me.
that you need the help.
And my
especially
my
our people
denial.
don't accept a lot of therapy and stuff like that. So
that's good. We have a lot of therapists with Community Collaboration Exchange, the organization that I'm with, and we talk. We do a lot of stuff in the chat. Like we help each other move on in life. And Shatavia even helped me. She sent me 3 questions to ask today. I answer. I asked one of them out of the 3. So we'll continue with the second session. We all need somebody to lean on, right? And my mama always there for me, and I love that about her. My mama still cook, clean, or do whatever she can for me. So I have family. I have a great family support system. So I'm happy about that. My sisters, my brother. I was talking to him for an hour today on the phone. So we get along pretty well. My mama kids, I told you it's 26 of us on my daddy's side. But my mama kids, we get along and we love each other and we show it. It's 6, one passed away. So I'm grateful and thankful for that. We stay in the yard doing something, and it was intentional when I started doing that. So it could be somewhere for the family to be together. It was intentional. It's intentional what I do on Christmas morning. Because you got to, because everybody have an excuse. But we got to learn we have to be together. We have to. We're gonna be in the yard next Wednesday for Nate's birthday. We have to be together. It's no matter how busy you are, you gotta make time for your family, and people got to see that family love. So we're gonna close out with one word to wrap up. How was this session today, or how you feel? It could be a sentence or a word, but we got to do it quickly. State your name again, and we're gonna close out. Thank you all for being here so much, and I had a wonderful time with everyone today. I'm Tawana Akins, founder of a Community Collaboration Exchange and a Better Me. And I'm going to turn it over to you.
again, my name is Trina Wilborn, and my one word would be, well, it's not one word, I'll say phrase. This definitely was eye-opening. Yes, definitely an eye-opener.
I'm Donald Favors. I enjoyed being here with these young ladies. It was amazing. It was experience. I admired it and looking forward to do more work with you girls.
Thank you.
Yes. Miss Robin McKnight, closing. It was grateful, and thanks for the invite, Tawana. And I'm grateful to know I'm not by myself, raising strong children.
Yes.
And thanks for all the support we have around us today.
I'm Miss Joey Joquetta Renee Batista Griffin, and I think I'm I'm just proud to be amongst the land of the living and with y'all. I feel like I done visit some family and we done broke bread together, and I just feel full with love.
Yes.
That's my, and thank you, Tawana.
Thank you all so much.
Big mama of the community.
And I'm gonna so each day, as far as I can see, I strive to become a better me. Greetings, everyone. Tawana Akins here, speaking on behalf of A Better Me and Community Collaboration Exchange in conjunction with Collective Sistahood, Inc. Thank you all for an amazing video presentation of living life, doing what you need to do to raise your children despite all odds against you without the help of the other parent. This was an amazing panel, followed by many questions and discoveries, and we all realized that we're more alike than different. You can support A Better Me Learning by visiting our website, www.abettermelearning.com, or you can simply follow us on Facebook at A Better Me Akins or Unity Exchange, Unity capital X dash change, CHANGE, where we will follow you back and you will keep up to date to our latest events and community activities that we are always engaged in throughout the year. 365 days a year, we engage in community throughout Miami-Dade County from the south to the north. So please join us and hop on aboard. I'm just a phone call away. 786-356-5726. 786-356-5726. Thank you.